What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Astronaut and I am so excited to be making this video today. I've been wanting to do a prediction video for a very long time, but I've been putting it off and putting it off, and right now I feel like we are right on the edge of seeing the next round of revealed characters for the base roster of 25 characters. So I feel like this was the best time to go ahead and upload my video of choices so that I can go ahead and have it uploaded, and I can kind of refer back to this to see if I was right with my guesses, wrong, whichever, however it goes. But either way, I definitely want to go ahead and do this prediction list because just in general, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, it is a lot of fun to just have your own set of predictions and have your own favorite characters that you want to see in the game. So guys, just to kick things off, I'm going to let you know right now I have three categories of characters that I'm going to go through. The first category are the confirmed characters. The second category are like the characters that people have pretty much assumed are going to be in the game based on what we've seen in the story mode and from interviews so far since the community live event. And then the third category is just pure speculation of characters that I'm just going to make an educated guess and just kind of, it might be a little mix of some of my favorites along with just some things that I think might be happening in the story mode, which would bring these characters into play. So, and once I'm done with these three categories, I'm going to go over my choices for Combat Pack 1. All right, guys? So the first category, these are the characters you already know about. We have Sonya, Baraka, Garrus, Raiden, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Scarlet, and Shao Kahn, whom we still have not had gameplay for. We have not seen gameplay of Shao Kahn, but I am not going to go there right now. That's a whole other video. But one thing I would like to know before I go to the second category, guys, is that 5 out of 7 of these confirmed characters are legacy characters, and I think that's an indication that Mortal Kombat 11 is going to see like a reunion of a lot of legacy characters. And even Ed Boon said that he really wants to give gamers their most demanded characters, and I think that includes a lot of legacy characters that might have been excluded from Mortal Kombat 10 because Mortal Kombat 9 was pretty much all about all of the original characters from Mortal Kombat 1 through Mortal Kombat Deception. I'm sorry, no, sorry, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, or at least some, like Kenshi and Boraicho. But yeah, so I definitely think that looking at this base roster and then going off of what Ed Boon said, Mortal Kombat 11 is definitely going to concentrate more on legacy characters and not so much on just really introducing a lot of brand new characters or even giving a lot of playtime to some of the newer characters. Now, we did see Scarlet come back and we do have the new character of Garrus, but in general I think Mortal Kombat 11 is going to keep it legacy. So the second category, these are characters that I've discussed these characters in a previous video. So guys, if you've seen that video, some of this might be a little redundant, but these are the characters that everyone is estimating to be 99.9% confirmed. So Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Kitana, Cassie Cage, Rain, Kano, Shang Tsung, Jade, and Cabal. And so of course, if you don't know why these characters have been in this list, I'll go ahead and explain some of this. Liu Kang and Kung Lao have both been seen in the story mode, both the Revenant versions and the younger versions. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be playable. If not, then they certainly are getting a lot of screenplay time. So yes, Kitana has already been seen standing next to Liu Kang in the Netherrealm in her Revenant form, and she was also referenced to in Cassie's one of Cassie's intros, where apparently there's about to be a fight scene between the two of them. So Kitana is pretty much 99.9% playable. Cassie, like I said, we saw a moment of seeing her in the story mode where she's about to fight Kitana, and so a lot of people are saying she's 99.9% playable as well. And also, IGN is a very reliable source, and if you go to IGN actually has a list of confirmed characters that includes Cassie and Kitana and Kung Lao and Liu Kang with the original 7 characters that we've already seen from the live community event reveal. So, and like I said, IGN is very reliable. Now Rain and Jade, both I'm listing them in this category because both of them, Rain can be seen on one of the options in the startup menu for Mortal Kombat 11. Him and Kitana are both seen on one of the cards that flips over as you move through making your selections on the character on the startup screen for Mortal Kombat 11. And Kitana's on one card and Rain is on the other card, and you can select the card to start one game mode. So that's why both Kitana and Rain also are being considered as being playable. Kano can be seen in the background of one of the fight stages. There's a fight stage that has a huge gate and there's like a purple haze in the background, and if you notice, there's a bar, and behind the bar, Kano is standing behind there. So a lot of people have gone so far as to say that they feel that he's going to be playable because he's in the game, in the background of the game. Shang Tsung is speculated to be playable because he actually has a stage named after him. It's called Shang Tsung's Island, or Shang Tsung's Deserted Island. So that could be seen during the community live event reveal while Ed Boon was speaking in one of the matches. As they were waiting for the screen to start, the match to start, you could actually see them selecting exactly the location, and one of the locations was called Shang Tsung's Island. I think I've already mentioned Jade. Jade and Rain were actually selected as main characters for the pro gamers who were at the community live event reveal on January 17th. Sonic Fox had Jade listed as his main for Mortal Kombat 11, and I think Tweety had Rain listed as his main for Mortal Kombat 11. So of course everyone took that and ran with it. Some people feel like it could have been a gimmick, but I don't think it was. And then Cabal can be seen running across one of the select screens for the startup for Mortal Kombat 11 as well. So that's pretty much the reasoning for this category too. Here, all these characters are like 99.9% playable at this point. And then we go to the third category, which is pure speculation, guys. I pretty much put all these characters together based on either some of them are my favorites, and some of them I just feel like it just makes sense for them to be on the roster. So just to give you the list: Noob, Smoke, Nightwolf, Cyrex, Sector, Kenshi, Johnny Cage, and I'm leaving space for a new character for number 25. So of course I've included Noob because I believe he's one of the top demanded characters to return. Him and Fujin were just like just for running the channel that I run. I've seen so many comments on my channel with people saying they need Noob to come back and they need Fujin to come back. So I decided to include Noob on there, and also Noob can be seen I believe in one of the towers that can be selected. One of the icons for the towers actually shows Noob. So a lot of people kind of took that and ran with it, saying, okay, Noob's coming back because he can be seen in the tower selection screen as one of the icons for one of the towers. So yeah, let it be what it is. Smoke and Nightwolf, I decided to go ahead and include both of these guys because one, both of them are Revenants. So I kind of feel like, you know, the Revenants are still kind of lost in space at this point. Some of them we haven't seen since Mortal Kombat 9. So since you know, Chronica is rewinding time back to Mortal Kombat 9, then I feel like, well, you know, it makes sense for Smoke and Nightwolf to come back. I don't know if they would come back as Revenants or if they would come back as their former selves before they were turned into Revenants, since time is being put in reverse. But either way, by us seeing them on the roster, Smoke and Nightwolf, it will give us a chance to at least allow their stories to be told and for us to understand exactly what's going on with them and where they stand in the MK universe. So the next two characters, Cyrex and Sector, honestly, I really would like to see them come back. Actually, they have not been absent from any game since the reboot. They were playable in the reboot, they were playable in Mortal Kombat 10, and Cyrex and Sector are legacy characters as well. So I honestly would like to say that it's a safe bet we will see the robots, and not to mention the fact that if they do make a return, you know, I can only imagine how awesome they'll look with the Unreal Engine 4 and the graphics being upgraded and everything, and them being robots. You know, the robots really went through a really awesome design change between Mortal Kombat 9 and 10. I mean, I think 10 was just the pinnacle for how the best that they had ever looked in the history of Mortal Kombat. So by them doing things on a whole new engine at this point, I just really think the robots would look really spectacular. They would look great. So I really hope that they do make the final roster. Kenshi, I'm adding Kenshi onto this list because I believe that Kenshi is not only one of Ed Boon's favorite characters, but he's also I want to say just some of the gamers' favorite characters as well, because Kenshi, of course, he's one of the characters that actually survived the nixing off of all the 3D era characters. Kenshi and Bo Raicho are two characters that came from the Deadly Alliance era, and they survived the nixing of the 3D era characters. So Kenshi has been in Mortal Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat 10, and I think he is a fan favorite. I think he will make it onto Mortal Kombat 11 as well. Johnny Cage, I've added him to this list. Really, I should have put him in the second category because I think he's 99.9% playable, because someone has made reference to the fact that in the background of one of the interviews with the developers, you could see footage of Johnny Cage doing a fatality on someone. So so I think that he will probably be in there. And just in general, just to mention the Cage family played such a huge role in the story mode and for Mortal Kombat X, that I honestly want to say that you know, Cassie and Sonya and Johnny, all the Cage family will be present in Mortal Kombat 11. So just simply because they just played such a huge role in Mortal Kombat 10. And then the final character, guys, I just left a space for someone else to some new character to join the ranks. I honestly think that we'll probably see at least one more new character, even though in Mortal Kombat 9 Scarlet was the only new character to make it to the roster. A part of me doesn't really feel like Garrus is going to be the only new character to hit the roster. I honestly believe that there's going to be at least one more new character. Now this new character might be Kronika, although I believe Kronika will be playable. But I honestly want to say that I think that NetherRealm will probably come up with at least one more new character to add to the roster. Now, what type of character that might be, I have no clue. Just to throw out a suggestion from my angle, honestly, I think it would be really fun to have an android character, because the robots that we have so far, they're cyborgs. But I think it would be really cool to have an android, a character that was made or created that's been a robot from the beginning. Rather than having a human that, you know, is kind of that was kind of translated into like a robot or a cyborg. So it would be really cool to have like an android, and possibly even have like a female android, so that we could have like a female robot in comparison to the male robots that we already have. So that's just my thought out there. Alright guys, and so for my combat pack, guys, my combat pack includes Mileena, Takeda, Fujin, and Spawn. I honestly believe that Mileena should be on the combat pack because she would be a great way to sell the combat pack. I know a lot of people would buy it because of Mileena. Takeda, I think Takeda definitely deserves to be revisited because, like, since his fighting style is so similar to Scorpion, I think there's so much they could do with him in the story mode if he were to make a return. And also, like I said, guys, I think this game is going to be mostly about legacy characters, so that's why I included Takeda in the combat pack, because I think it would be great to see Takeda get a second shot into having his chance in gameplay. Fujin, guys, I already told you guys with Noob, Fujin is a highly demanded character, and then of course Spawn is just the one character everyone wants to see as a guest character. Alright guys, so that's pretty much my list here. So just to go over it one more time, I have Sonya, Baraka, Garrus, Raiden, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Scarlet, Shao Kahn, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Katana, Cassie, Rain, Kano, Shang Tsung, Jade, Cabal, Noob Saibot, Smoke, Nightwolf, Cyrex, Sector, Kenshi, Johnny Cage, a new character, and then I forgot to put Kronika on here. I think Kronika will be a playable character. And then Combat Pack 1, I'm going with Mileena, Takeda, Fujin, and Spawn. So everyone's been talking about Spawn. I really hope Spawn makes a cut, and I don't put it past NetherRealm to actually kind of dig deep into the bowels of horror movie history and come up with some characters that we just never saw coming. Everyone keeps wanting to talk about Pennywise and Michael Myers and Spawn and all that stuff, but if we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Injustice 2, then that means that we might have some just incredibly crazy unseen, we just didn't see it coming characters for the guest characters. But anyway, here's my roster. So guys, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of these roster selections. I think this is a good balance of everything that I feel is at play with Mortal Kombat 11. A lot of legacy characters and a lot of favorites. All right guys, check you in the next video.